I'm guessing most of you probably recognize this little guy. That is the Mimic Minnow, which is basically a pre-rigged paddle tail. It's got a cool profile, and this is a very popular bait. It's a bait we haven't necessarily talked a ton about here on this channel, but it's a very popular bait. And the reason why we're talking about it now is because Northland just put out a number of really cool new colors, including this guy right here. Probably won't be able to get it back in focus. There it is. This one is Sneeze. And there's a number of other colors I'll show you a little bit later in the video. But for now, I'm gonna throw it to Brian Brosdahl, and he's gonna share some good tips on how to actually catch fish with these baits.
That's like the first cast. I'm sitting in the driver's seat, and I put on Wonder Bread Mimic Minnow, and I pitch it out there, and I got one. I mean, they're hitting it on the fall. I love it. Everything bites on Mimic Minnows. That little tail's just perfect. If you use a big paddle tail, you just don't have the action. Smallmouth bass. Look at him fighting out there. He's like, oh, that's mine. I'm not letting you have it back. Give it back to me. All right. Just fun. Not a giant. We all know smallies are fun. Mimic Minnow. Now check out the new colors here. These are awesome colors. They work everywhere. Wonder Bread is probably one of the best colors in plastics I've ever used. And this Mimic Minnow tail, look at how soft that is. And the head is shaped like a shiner's head. This is gonna catch you fish, no matter where you go.
Now before I show you more of these new colors, obviously you got to see Sneeze, you got to see Wonder Bread, there's a few more. Bro is gonna show you how he likes to work this bait to get as many bites as possible.
You know, I like using Mimic Minnows, especially when the water temperature gets into the 70s. When the water temperature's in the 70s, this is an instinctive reactive strike, but it works in cold water times, even 50s, 60s. It depends on the water you're fishing, but I always have them with, because they're just a little piece of dynamite ready to catch some fish. All you gotta do, flip them in there. I'm not casting far because there's a rock pile here, a deep rock pile, and that's about 17 feet, and let it sink down. And that paddle tail's wobbling as it goes down. Let it go all the way down, and then I'm just lifting it and then letting it settle down again. When your line jumps, set the hook. Simple as that. If you're fishing weeds, if you're fishing brush, you get a snag with heavy braid, you could pull it out and then bend the hook back. Don't have to worry about losing crankbaits. That hook is super strong and it sticks to them. Sticky sharp Mimic Minnow. It's gonna get the fish. Just hopping it. And then as the water gets warmer, like if it gets in the middle to upper 70s, give it some cadence. Really give it some cadence. You're really talking to the fish, trying to trigger that response, and it makes a big difference. If you got frontal situations, low pressure, high pressure, bad salooner, just crabby fish, then you could just reel it slow and you'll still trigger responses.
All right, now that Bro has broken it down tactically, let's get into those 4 brand new colors. I'll put them on the screen right now. We got Bro the hand model, and we're gonna start from the top. We have Bubblegum Tiger, which is a really cool chartreuse and pink color. You have Wonder Bread, which is one of Bro's favorites, I can already tell. You have Sneeze, which is a bunch of chartreuse. It's got the green and black spots. And then on the bottom, you have Purple Wonder, which is basically Wonder Bread with the purple head. And I'm a fan of all of these new colors. They're definitely fishy in my opinion, but I think that one of these colors is already one of Bro's favorites.
I don't know, I think I'm liking this Wonder Bread already. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a good one here. I love smallmouth bass. They just love paddle tails. Holy man, look at, oh, wow. Look at him. This is great. Wow, love it. Just grab some Mimic Minnows, tie them on, start casting them. Let me see if it, oh, I'll swing a bit. Come here, buddy. Wow, nice. Come here. Give me that mouth. Give me that mouth. Give me that mouth. Okay. Check out this. That little paddle tail is so good. So much action. And get some smallies. Fun. The thing I love about Mimic Minnows, the tail is a perfect size. This fish did not want a giant tail hitting him in the face. He wanted a little tail that's flickering at him. Didn't you? You have a good day. We'll talk to you later.
So we actually caught a nice mixed bag of fish on this particular day, including walleye. But unfortunately I was having some audio issues with my microphone, so all I can do right now is show you this B-roll. But yeah, it was a good fun day of catching fish, and we will wrap this video up with one last fish catch, and this is the biggest one of the day.
Oh, that's a bruiser. Wow. Look at that. Oh, holy cow. Mimic Minnows. You gotta love them. You threw it right there. One thing I gotta say though is some of these new colors like this Wonder Bread are gonna kill big bass. No, they're not gonna kill them. They're really gonna catch a lot of big bass. Look at that smallie. That's a 5-pounder. Look at it. 21. Beautiful fish. Let's get him back. What a mean Joe Green. Go back, Brownie. Yes!
Well, that's about all we got for you in this video, breaking down the 4 new Mimic Minnow colors. If you enjoyed this video and you learned something, make sure to hit that little red subscribe button down below, because we have a lot more content coming in the future. And until next time, we will see you in the next video.